Hello everyone, I am Manav and in this video I will discuss about changes with time, changes and types of changes. So let's begin. Changes are the rules of nature. We see around us everything is changing with the time in its shape, in its properties. Okay, so there are many types of changes. Some changes are useful for us, and some changes are useless for us. Okay, they are not helpful for us. Okay, and how the change is occurring at what time it is a periodic time or non-periodic time. Okay, and in the chemical change and physical change. So let's begin with physical and chemical change. Physical changes are mainly reversible. What is the meaning of reversible change? Reversible changes are the changes that are reversed, that are come in their own property. For example, we if I have made a plane from a paper, and if I then make a paper it again from refolding it, okay, and I will make it a plain paper, so it's a reversible change. Okay, and irreversible change. Irreversible changes are the changes that are not come in their own property, that they are have. For example, growth of a children, germination of a seed from a plant. It is a irreversible change, because a plant can't be again go to the seed. It can't. Okay, and boiling egg, when we boil a egg it can't go to the raw egg again. So these are reversible and irreversible changes. Okay, and yes, we are on physical and chemical changes. Physical changes are the changes that are mostly they are reversible, and there is no new substances formed in physical change, and there are the changes in their physical properties. Okay, like in their size, in their shape, they are the changes. Burning a candle is both change. It takes both change, the physical change and also chemical change. Okay, so physical change is like burning a candle. Okay, and the chemical change, there are the changes in its chemical properties, as in its chemicals properties, like in size or in color. Okay, no, I'm saying size, not color, in color. Okay, it is known as a chemical change, and they are mostly irreversible. Okay, and new substance is formed in the chemical change. Okay, there are many changes that are more of one type. Okay, like rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is a slow change, is also a chemical change. Okay, and it is not it is useless for us. Okay, there is no benefit of rusting iron. But how there is a rust in the iron? How it get? If I having a nail or an object of iron, and if I placed here for some days, so after some days I will see that there is a brown layer on it. Brown layer on it. What is that brown layer? This brown layer is known as rusting. Okay, so what's happened when the oxygen and moisture come in the contact, so they forms a brown layer known as rust. Okay, so and we are on now we will start a new change, desirable and undesirable change. Desirable change are the change that are useful, that are helpful for us. Okay, there are some benefits of the that changes are known as desirable changes, and undesirable changes are the changes that are not there is no benefit of that changes, and they are useless for us, helpless for us. Okay, there is no benefit. Okay, like we are making curd from milk is a benefit. There is a benefit of curds, making curd from milk, so it is a desirable change. But at time, if milk gets spoiled while the process of the making curd, so it gets spoiled, so it's a undesirable change. There are another two types of changes that are natural and man-made changes. The changes that happens due to due to the nature, with the help of nature, not with human. They occurs on their own, so it is known as a natural change. For example, a volcanic eruption, earthquake, tsunami, flood, droughts. These are natural changes, and man-made changes are the changes that are occurs due to the man activity. Global warming is not occurring by its own. We are increasing the pollution. So it is increasing. It's an example of a man-made change. The changes that are occur due to the man activities are known as man-made change. And time, in the difference between time, mean periodic change and non-periodic change. The changes that happens after a fixed time, after a fixed interval of time. So it is known as a periodic change. But the changes that are not happens on their fixed timing, so they are known as non-periodic change. For example, the non-periodic changes are sudden changes. They anywhere can suddenly they occur like earthquake. We have not know that we don't know that the earthquake will happen after a second, after a minute, after a year. So we don't know about the earthquake. These changes are known as non-periodic changes. And periodic changes, like earth is revolving around the sun. It takes 365 days to revolve, to take a round of the sun. So there is a change, but it take only 365 days. Not in 1 year it take 200, and in second it take 300 and 165. Not like this. It's having a proper timing. We set timetable. And earth is revolving around this, is moving, rotating around his axis, on its axis. So it is also a periodic change. And the time means slow and fast changes. Slow and fast changes are the change. First of all, we talk about the slow changes. The changes that take a long period of time are known as slow changes. Like rusting of iron, to get rust on the iron, to get a layer of the brown color, it needs a long period of time. It not get suddenly. And fast changes are the changes that occurs that are occur very fast. They don't take too long a time like slow changes to get a result of the change. They only take a few minutes, few hours, few days, like making curd from milk. And after that, there are many causes of changes. We can change the shape of any uh, small or lightweight object through applying it a small force, through bit of force, a little force. Like we having a balloon. So when I press it, compress it like this, so it changes its shape, its size. So these changes happens due to the applying a little bit of force. And the mixing, the changes that are causes due to the mixing. For example, potassium permanganate is mixed with the water. It makes its color purple, by its own. So it is a change that goes due to the by mixing two pure substances and change its color or size. Not size, only color. And a fact about that, if I having a wooden chariot wheel, it's only a wooden wheel, and it's in same size. I having a iron ring to fit it on it. So what I will do, I will take that rim and pour it into the hot water, and it expands its size. And after that, I take the chat wheel and and placed like this, so there are some expand. So what I will do to fit it tightly to it, so I take some cold water and pour it like this the tire, and it fitted out. And you have but notice that in the tracks of the railway tracks there are some space in two lines. Okay, why this happens? This is causes that due to the hot temperature it expands. So it happens due to this. They make there's some leave some space in it. Thanks.